Hello and welcome to Phantom Forces Weapons Spotlight, a series where I give a more subdued and informative look on the weapons of Phantom Forces. In this episode, I'll be covering the M1903, an upcoming sniper rifle. The M1903 is a bolt-action sniper rifle unlocked at rank 193. It deals 80 damage up to 75 studs and falls off to 65 damage by 200 studs. It fires at 55 RPM and it has a 1.25 times body multiplier and a 3 times head multiplier. The muzzle velocity is 3000 studs per second and the penetration depth is 5 studs. Here is a shots to kill table. It has low recoil and it holds 5 rounds in the clip with 50 rounds in reserve of 30-06. It has a 2.9 second reload speed and a 3.1 second empty reload speed. It has a 14 walk speed, which is very fast for sniper rifles, and a 15 aim speed. The M1903 is a very strong, high mobility sniper. It excels at medium range despite being a bolt action rifle, and this is due to a combination of stats and attachments. It has 14 walk speed, which is again very fast for a bolt action, and it also has access to light barrel and remove stock, which with both on allows you to just speed around the map. Using bolt actions at medium range is a usually pretty high risk strategy, but the movement speed you get on the M1903 lets you get away with that kind of playstyle a little bit more. You'll have an easier time slipping in and out of a gunfight if things don't go your way, and you can also flank and outposition your enemies easier as well. In close range and long range, there's not a lot to say, it performs like any other bolt action rifle. Highly not recommended for close range, because you don't have any room for error. And in long range, it has a 2-shot kill body shot and 1-shot kill headshot at all ranges, like other bolt actions. Even if you don't like to play aggressively, moving around the map and sticking to long range is a good option as well, just capitalize on your mobility. I would also like to compare the M1903 to the K14 as they both have high walk speed and share similar damage models. Overall, I believe the M1903 is better than the K14 as the M1903 has more range, more muzzle velocity, while the K14 has a tiny bit more move speed. The M1903 also has access to incredible conversions, which make it even more versatile. I give the M1903 an A tier for overall being an excellent bolt action rifle. The Pedersen device is an insane DMR conversion. It deals 36 damage up to 100 studs and falls up to 20 damage by 150 studs. It fires at 540 RPM, which is very fast for a semi-automatic, and it has a 1 times body multiplier and a 1.4 times head multiplier. The muzzle velocity is 2250 studs per second, and the penetration depth is 1.5 studs. Here is a shots to kill table. Recoil, what recoil? It holds 40 rounds in a magazine with 120 rounds in reserve of .3018 auto rounds. The reload speed is 2.6 seconds and the empty reload speed 3.4 seconds. Everything else here remains the same. The Pedersen device is frankly ridiculous and could even be put in a separate video due to how different it is. It excels at pretty much every range, but close range might be a little bit troublesome. The TLDR of this conversion is pretty much high fire rate DMR with crazy range and absolutely no recoil. You can use it however you like at whatever range you want and you'll do well with it. It's that versatile. It's perfect for medium range since it can 2-shot kill to the head with, again, no recoil. Long range suffers a little bit from the muzzle velocity, but honestly, it's very easy to get used to, plus you can just spam the 40 round mag anyway. Close range, as I said, is a bit of a problem, and that's purely because your aim might suffer from all the clicking you're going to have to do. Now, despite saying all that, I'm putting the Pedersen device in high A tier and not S tier because it has one unintentional issue, which is that it's going to kill your finger. Firing in semi-auto at 540 RPM is a lot of clicking. With 1 hour of continuous use, your index finger is going to hurt and you're going to have to take a break. So yeah, the weakness of this conversion is, funnily enough, the physical limits of your hand. The air service mag gives you a 25 round mag, but reduces your fire rate, walk speed, and aim speed, and you can only reload a 1 round at a time. This is a very strange conversion. The air service mag gives you a gigantic mag by bolt action standards, but it slows you down on multiple fronts. You cycle the bolt slower, you move slower, you reload slower, you aim slower. The big mag essentially just lets you spam shots for pretty much forever, but you don't have any mobility the default ammo gives you. So you're relegated to pretty much sniping at long range, unless you want to take the risk of moving slow at medium range, which is not advised. The big question you have to ask yourself before considering the air service mag is, do I actually need this? 5 rounds on a bolt action sniper is plenty, considering that you fight at range and have a lot of opportunities to reload, at least in my experience. 25 rounds is way overkill in my opinion, but it could work out if you stick in the back where fire rate, walk speed, reload speed doesn't have much of a factor. I give the air service mag a B tier for being slow and weird. The air service barrel increases your aim speed but also increases your rotational kick and reduces your recoil recovery. The air service barrel is a barrel attachment that exists. No, really, it doesn't really do anything, even if I consider it a straight upgrade from nothing. More aim speed is always welcome, and you don't have to worry about recoil at all because it's a bolt action. It's essentially free aim speed for the default ammo and the air service mag. It's only actually bad on the Pedersen device since you actually have to worry about the recoil a tiny bit. You're trading away other useful barrel attachments by using this though, but it's unlocked by default and it's better than nothing, so why not? If you're not intending on using any other attachments in mind or suppressors, you can just default to this. And that concludes this episode of Phantom Forces Weapon Spotlight. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Also, if you're a subscriber, I apologize, please read the comments.